Welcome back to some more EU4 with me, Daniel from Dan Has Fun. Don't remember what we did last episode, to tell you the truth, because it's been a while since I've recorded this. But I do want to say, first of all, thank you, comments section, for pointing out that it was Burgundy that turned into the Netherlands. I know in the last episode I was very confused. And I think what kind of confused me the most was that the Netherlands likes us. I'm pretty sure Burgundy mostly hated us throughout its time of existing. But cool. It's nice to have a nice big Netherlands because it usually just gets bopped in every version of this game that you play. This episode, I think we're going to go after the Mamluks. We do have to tread a little bit carefully because we have unrest for days. But I did have a quick look before I started this episode, and we can use the Holy War CB. If we did this, it would be a little bit dicey, I suspect, with our rebellions. So I'm thinking what we will do is we will entice Austria to join, not with land, we're going to use favours. So we can either spend, I think, 20 favours to get their trust level high enough, or we can get them to prepare for war. I'm going to do the former. And we need a person to do that. The papacy, we're going to try and have them not hate us quite as aggressively as they do right now. We've nearly finished annexing one of our vassals, Ferrara. So we'll finally be able to improve our Diplotech, because we are hilariously behind. That's causing us to have some corruption. So we're going to turn the speed down to 3 immediately. Unpause. I hadn't unpaused since I restarted, so if we're going to get any special events, let's see. 1 stack of rebels, and a trade of transfer that we don't care about. 5,000 troops will be fine. Austria, how many favours do I have with you? 48. So we can not curry favours. We want to, where's the option? Trade favours for trust. What are you at the moment? 85. Get 30 favours, because I'm sure they're going to call us into something. Are we moving our troops down here already? We are. We have open borders, I guess, with our Kara Koyunlu, which is very good. Is it costing me Diplo points? It is, so we want to stop that as soon as we can. So we'll just move our troops across first, then we will we'll exit that from happening. It will certainly be nice to not be at -5 for diplomatic relations, that is for sure. We also want to move our navy to where the Mamluk navy already is. Really, what I want Austria to do in this war is just battle my rebels for me. New Emperor of the Holy Roman Empire. Doesn't really matter to me. Come on, let's cross over. Come on. Feels like it takes forever. It's just this land's so much slower to move than, say, Western Europe. These provinces are so small. Even though they're high value, it just feels like they move so much quicker. Sicily's got that covered. Who is looking to leave? Why are you looking to be ready to leave? Just because you have better Diplotech than me? That's fair. We will placate them, because they won't finish annexing if they're wanting to leave. So there we go. It does cost us some prestige. Not great, but it's fine. Unblockaded. They have a missionary working. Okay, cool. Cool. All right. Yep, you can royal marry. Get out. Come on. 18th of December. There we go. So what we want to do is cancel our military access, because that's just going to cost us. We then have to wait 22 turns, and then we can declare war. In theory. We'll see. I mean, maybe they just think it's a nice vacation down here. We are going to war in January. It's going to be a lot warmer down here than it would be where they are from. Okay, yeah. Austria will join in now. At Koyunlu is this little guy here. We're not worried. We might even take land off them. We'll see how we feel. Morocco is not doing well in this game. They've been pushed off the board, like the coastline. So no concerns there. And we don't even see Mara. So how can you be worried about something you can't see? Cool. Holy War time. They can't get out with their fleet. Although that's not all of their fleet. Like, some of it is here. There's one ship. I'm not too worried about it. Do we occupy Akkoyunlu first? Probably, just so we can not have to worry about being backstabbed. How many troops do you have? 68k? Okay. So I can move one stack over here, siege this out. Are you the best sieger? 2 pip, 0 pip, 0. Yes, you are. I'm just going to let them run away. It's fine. And we just have to stand nearby for the time being. What are you doing, Cyprus? That's the wrong decision. What are you doing? I have no leader either. I don't have the Diplo points. Ugh. We're just going to eat without Diplo points, I guess. We'll just have to accept it for what it is. This province, Hungary has no claim on. So I would like to hope, because Austria doesn't either, they'll occupy and give it to us. I'll give it to Cyprus, that's close enough. That is absolutely close enough to me, because I can take that control. And now we play the waiting game. Hopefully you've been enjoying the series, by the way. If you have, do certainly let me know. Always appreciate it, even if you just come in and say hi. Always appreciate that too. We're all friends here. I hope. Well, the internet can be a bit of a polarizing place, but hopefully it's not too much so here. Why can't I call? Is it because I don't know? All right, we'll deal with coring you later. Not going to worry about it. Honestly, we can probably turn the speed up right now. Because I guess Austria's going to come all the way across. We don't need them to do that, but okay. That's all I was worried about. So we'll just occupy these 3 provinces, get them all covered. And then we'll go to the Mamluks territory. Although, look at them go! Look at the Sicilian army. It's so tiny, and yet it's doing its best. We don't have a debate. We probably... I mean, that's very useful, because it might help us catch up on our Diplo tech. Lose corruption, cheaper culture conversion, more diplomats, stability. I'm at +2, so that might be useful as well. I think we go for admin points and cheaper tech. You can have 2 influence, that's fine. I don't really want to lose legitimacy, it's only at 66. But that's definitely better than losing the other things in here that we're having to lose, so that's okay. We'll accept it for what it is. We can get a Splendor thing as well. We could start a Golden Age if we wanted to. We might, but I don't want to do it yet. I'm probably going to do it at the Age of Reformation. If we end up being like a big coalition, it'll probably be the way to go. That'll help us keep our prestige up, so that's what we'll do. Cool. Alright, so I still don't see the Mamluk army anywhere. It's got to be somewhere nearby, surely. You'd think, but yeah, I don't know. And Austria just seems to be wandering around like a lemon. There doesn't seem to be any plan here. They're just wandering. Okay, everything is occupied. So, our best sieger, you're going to go there first, and we're just going to put our other 2 armies nearby. Oh, there's their army. Scaring the 6,000 Sicilians away. Good priorities, man. 9k stack going to come in and be annoying? Maybe. I mean, we could probably piece these guys out immediately. Are you in the same state as anything? Not really, but could I take these 2 from you and you'll just give up straight away? Cool, then let's do that. Thank you very much. That was the easiest 2 provinces you're ever going to see. France has declared war on another nation we can't see. That's A-okay. They are technically the #1 greatest power, which I'm kind of surprised at, given how things started for them. Are they just going to give every occupied area to Croatia? I mean, Croatia, to Cyprus instead of me, Croatia? Maybe so. It's fine. Weird, but fine. Our vassal is sieging out. Is that the capital? Oop, clicked. Oh, I can actually see some land over here. Cool. So Norway has a colony. I'm going to pause for a second. Norway has a colony. Denmark has a colony. There's France in here as well. There's England in here. It's going to be a messy board. And then the standard Portugal takes over the middle of the map. Although Castile's in Brazil. Usually Castile gets some of this and then goes this way. But it looks like we kind of had opposite land. Neat. Very neat. Okay, where else do we need to go? Can we get there? We can if we take the world's most enormous route, but I guess we can do that. Because we know half of their army's over here. We got the printing press in a province. Excellent. Papal States put a claim on us. That's fine. Our navy is under attack from their navy. We both don't have a leader, which is a little bit embarrassing, but I can't afford the Diplo points, man. We lost a ship. They lost 3. Not much changed. At least we can heal in Cyprus, so we can do it this month and, yeah, get the tick of healing. So repaired, damaged. Everyone else can go back there. So I assume they went here. Yes, they did. They do now have a naval leader, so we have to be a little bit more careful. Al-Karak has been sieged. Now we can go down to... Oh, boy. Yanbu Alba. Sorry if I butchered that, something fierce, people from that area, but I'm trying. I can only promise to try. You can follow him. It's going to be really annoying to have to change all these back to my land, but I guess they really insist on not giving us anything. Speaking of anything, I see you there, Mamluk stack. Sneak it off. Let's see if we can track them down. Sorry, silly. You're just going to have to be angry for a bit. Just have to deal with it. Yeah, there's their... Okay, both their stacks are over here. That's an interesting decision, but okay. So I'm going to get my second stack that was going full wander. We'll get him back, please. And then we can have allow attach on my navy. What terrain is that? Highlands? It's not perfect, but... Oh, they just got military tech 14. What is military tech 14? Combat with a better cavalry, a little bit of extra fire. We should hopefully be okay. We shall see. That would explain why we couldn't find the rest of their navy. It's on the other side, and they don't have the canal yet, so no Suezing back. We are struggling in this combat. Yikes. Okay, run away for now then. I don't want to lose a load of manpower. We don't have a huge number of it. Where are we looking for rebels? In the Ottoman territory. I mean, it makes sense. Okay, you move back. What is around here that has a decent supply limit so I don't get attrition to death? That will be when Hungary moves. Okay, fine. Fine. Yeah, Austria's beating up the rest of the Mamluk stack. We're still sieging safely. Yeah, we're still safe. And now we just have to try and chase down, ideally, one of the 2 stacks on this side, but they're pretty close together now. I don't really want to attack them when they're together, because they clearly have better stats than me. Albeit, it is a desert, so it's a distinct improvement. We won't get a penalty, so... you're locked to leave. I think we give it a go. Yeah, they are going to come back, but we shouldn't have a penalty this time. Yeah, there's no river here, so... Are we still going to get creamed? Our stats aren't that much worse, guys. Jeez Louise. Hungry, you want to come save this? We're only going to lose by the skin of our teeth, I think. We did lose. Where did we flee to? Somewhere where Hungary should still be able to stomp them. Okay, we fled a long way. We'll see you guys later. But we shredded their army. Hopefully they'll stack wipe them somewhere. But we shall see. Yeah, I can't take morale penalty right now. Nope, nope, nope. Big old nopers. Looks like they're going to let them get away, which is sad. Not a good use of resources. Okay, well, let 1 month tick by. Our armies have generals with 2 different maneuver stats, so they should move at a different speed to each other. And then we'll head back. Need anything else? Cord. Yep, you two can now start being cord as well. We're down to 30% overextension. That's pretty good. Fur prices have just gone up because we've hunted too many beavers. Sounds like us on Earth. Typical terrible Earth tasks. Okay, siege of place I don't know. Oh, here's Mara. Mara's right down on the coast here, but I have no way of getting to them, do I? If I do, I don't know it. Yeah. I can't see a way, so I'm going to ignore them. We don't really have a huge amount else to do we? Guess while we're waiting, we shall split you up. You're going to go back so you don't get attritioned. Then come forwards. This is going to get converted to us. What are we even looking for out of this war? Because we could go for full states, but I don't really have the capacity to take them yet. A lot of Syrian provinces. How valuable are they? Reasonably, but not crazy. I suspect keeping Egyptian is going to be more helpful than keeping Syrian in terms of stacking how many cultures we can do. Yeah, Egyptian has a lot. If we go into the culture map... So Turkish has a lot. Syrian does have more than I thought it did. But a lot of these provinces are physically quite big. So it's less impressive than it looks. Same with this Bedouin, I don't know, group, because a lot of this is uninhabitable. But yeah, Egyptian has a lot of provinces. So that'll probably be a culture we want to keep. Maybe if it's cheaper to convert Syrian to, say, Turkish, we'll do that. We'll see. Not sure. Gonna, yeah, specifically sit on Dumyat just to make sure their navy comes out to play. I am just going to have to bite the bullet and get an admiral. Not bad, honestly. Could be a lot worse. I had low expectations. I guess we'll just start. I don't want to carpet siege because I don't know where their army is, and they still have 46k. I know there's some down here, but I don't know how much it is. And I'm going to proactively move over here because I imagine that's where they're going to flee to. This navy's going to get, hopefully, whacked. They do have a better navy than us. They have a lot more combat width. But I just have the numbers. Yeah, see, I got 2 transports and a heavy out of that. Wait 1 day. Repair the damaged ships. And the other 20 can see. Yeah, I may even need those 2 transport ships for right now, so I'm going to keep them with me. But yeah, in terms of what do we actually want at the end of this, it's a tricky question. Because we could go for states, like we could take the Syrian state, or we can just go for more and more of the coastline. Which is what I'm kind of veering towards doing, because then I don't have to worry about having naval superiority here. And then over time, we can just go and take the inland. And this would still be contiguous, so it'd be reasonably easy to kind of deal with the rebellions on. We're going to try and force Karakonlu to give us E-Cell. So we're going to try and threaten them once we get a claim on this province. think that's the way to go. Cool. Making progress. Yeah, that's the naval combat that we wanted to force happen. Excellent. Got one more transport, I guess, for good measure. At this stage, you guys don't need to do anything. Might as well just go back and repair. France has declared on another nation I don't know anything of. That's fine. There's the Mamluk army. Are they going to try and... Oh, that's the province. I never saw that this had a fort on it as well. I was like, why can't I get over here? That's why. That has a fort I did not see. That makes sense. Dumb Daniel. And not using his eyes. Oh, story of my life playing this game. It feels like I don't have eyes. Where are you going? You going to run away? Why is Austria running this way? You should be going after that. Oh, whatever. Game's gonna game. Probably turn the speed up to 4, though, because we've pretty much done everything we need to do. Ships are more expensive. That's annoying, but fine. Which one of you is the good sieger? Is it you? Nope, it is not. It is Mutimer Kakic. Kakic? Probably itch sound, because it's from Eastern Europe. Okay, you stay there. And then you're going to siege. This is going to suck if they do attack us, because we get a -2 penalty. But we should be fine. Oh, now Austria's come back just to make sure we get attrition, I guess. Thanks, guys. We didn't want to have any manpower anyway. So, while we're going to turn the speed down a little bit just in case we get attacked and I don't see straight away. If somebody could deal with that, that would be amazing too. I guess, get out of the way. This stat's going to have to come and deal with that. We should see what we're going to get in peace. So it would be... If I did that, that's 78 aggressive expansion. The Mamluks are going to hate us forever. That's just a thing that we have to accept. How much further could we go? This would go to 103. No nation I care about would join a coalition. That wouldn't already join. So we could totally do this if we wanted to. I'm tempted to just take this as well then. Because, it changes nothing. They will give us this already. By the way. So we may not even have to siege this out. So they would give us this. Would they give us a 100% war score? They would not. They would give us a token amount of money. So let's do this. Oh, it is fractionally over 100% overextension. What are we at the moment? 20. And we can't core this yet. So that'd be 6. See, I want to do that to be bordered with Tunis, but I don't want to go over on my overextension by that much. But these are worth almost nothing. So you know what? We're just going to eat it. We can't core everything straight away, but we can core enough to get under 100%, hopefully, fairly quickly. Yes, I know, you hate this. Here, get placated some more. Okay, so let's move everybody back. You need to take that out. You are still alive. Oh, hang on, you're black flags. We have to be smart about this. This stack is going to stay here. This stack is going to go here to there to here like that. Because that way it won't touch any of my territory until it gets to the European border. Circulation of hostile publications. I mean, I guess it makes sense because of what we've been doing. What is your institution like? Honestly, I'm fine with you losing some. That doesn't matter to me. Because we can't afford at the moment to do the new institution. And we're not going to want to go to level 14 tech until we do. You can see we are slowly starting to get some coverage, but Baby steps. Baby steps. Turn the speed back up. Yeah, I know. The legitimacy of our air is being questioned. That's very rude. But we get to lose 2 war exhaustion. Hooray! Where's this revolt? Another place I'm probably not going to get to in time, but we'll have a go. Yeah, we definitely won't because we can't get through this border. So we'll have to deal with that in a minute. Although, luckily, it's next to a fort, so it won't get very far. Cool. We kind of figured we'd get a lot of this because, well, our overextension's massive, right? Look at some of this unrest. We are very unrested. Very unrested. But that's okay. Oh, by word, the Ottomans, I know they were having internal conflicts, but geez Louise, that's a lot of troops. Yeah, the Ottomans have collapsed. We have another stack of rebellion right in the same place as the other ones. That's fine. This 31k stack will get them. Eventually. Come on. You can get there. He's doing it. It's killing him, but he's doing it. Third stack. That one we do have to take out as a priority. Because we won't have a fort protecting that one. There we go. Cool. That's one stack down. And then we're going to wait before we go to the third one, but the second one should be easy peasy. Oh, they're going for the fort. Okay, well, that's even better, because they'll get the penalty. Cool. I'm fine with that. Thanks for making my job easier, rebels. You love to see it. Okay. Our navy is fully healed, so you 3 transports are going to go with the other 22. Everybody else is going to hunt pirates in... I don't know where we need to go. We have 50% control over our own home node. Let's try Constantinople. We know Russia has some privateers out here somewhere, so if we can beat them up, we will. Eventually, we're going to end up having to deal with Russia, but I'm really hoping we can wait for a bit and then grab most of this first, you know, around the Turkey area. We can seize land? Sure, thanks for your land. I wish it was that easy in real life. I'd be able to get a house and everything. Alas, what are you going to do? Ferraro, why are you being such a piece? Now why are you unhappy? I'm going to placate you a couple more times. But yeah, there's a lot of unhappiness here. Can we threaten you for that province? No, we cannot. Okay, annoying, but fine. We need to take a diplomat and use it on our own subject countries. We don't need a spy there anymore. And then we'll kind of improve our relation with our allies. Because while we are vulnerable with all this overextension, we're going to need them. Yeah, you're at plus 200. You should be happy. I guess it's because I gave them so much development in terms of land that they're just, I don't know, demanding now. It's very rude. Very, very rude. It's also very rude we're completely out of manpower. So we are going to have to sit on our hands just for a little bit. We're going to get a big penalty crossing here. But I don't really want to convert to orthodoxy. Although that's an interesting thought. I don't think so. If we wanted to alienate literally the entire world, we could do that. But I don't think we do. Not to that degree, anyway. Oh, our general just bit the dust. That's fine. As of for now, we are not going to be dealing with level 14 tech, so we can get a new one. He's pretty good. Toma Ozegovich. Pretty good. Oh no, the Mamluks hate us because our trader's too good. Woe is us, guys. Yeah, so that's the event you typically get when your overextension's too high. Not the helping hand one, although... Yeah, we don't need to do that. This is what happens. With our reputation, our neighbours think we're the spawn of the devil. So we just get massive amounts of unrest. But as soon as we get below 100, that should stop happening. This is another one, bad reputation. Yeah, we're not far away from getting beneath 100% overextension, so it's probably still worth it, but these events do suck. They do be sucking. Unpopular mathematician. I'd rather let him talk, but he is embarrassing as I need the prestige in case I need to placate some little numpty here again. Probably silly, because Silly's not super thrilled with us at this moment in time. I know it sounds terrible, but I need a bigger rebel stack to spawn in Ferrara and knock down their number of troops, and then they'll be less likely to try and rebel. I know that sounds kind of counterintuitive in a way, but they are too wealthy. That's why we need to get done annexing them. We are taking a heck of a long time. Oh, it's only because we're only doing 2 Diplo points a turn because our Diplo rep is in the toilet. Probably due to our overextension. Yeah, our Diplo rep is minus 2.5 from overextension right now. That's not great. Do we have a Diplo rep guy? No, we do not. I mean, we still have a spy guy, and spy guys are terrible, but I'm not paying for a +3 individual right now. We can't afford it. We're not making gangster money. Could get level 14 military tech, but we're not going to yet either. Portugal's at war. France is at war. France is pretty much just at total war against all of North America, I think. Ugh, more separatists. Gross. We're not that far over 100, but the game's like, you will feel the pain. That's... 1.2 years was the estimate on that rebellion flying. That was not the case. And that is an annoying place, because that will get separatism for sure. But we're going to have to go bop them regardless. Tunis is raiding our stuff. Fair. I mean, we are next door. We are just going to kick them at some point. They're not strong now, but as you have seen, we don't have the luxury of being able to attack people right now. We are getting some pretty nasty events, which we knew were going to happen, to be fair. It's not unsurprising, it's just annoying. Apparently there was a rebellion in Malta, but we didn't see it. It just didn't... Nobody spawned, I guess. Maybe it was like less than 1,000 people or something, it just doesn't trigger. Not sure. Don't know. All I do know is we have Cephalonia again. Less tax. I guess that's... I'm not losing stability. Not right now. Absolutely not. That's a big old nope. We have an expensive edict. Must have finished doing its institution spread. There you go. Let's make some money back. How are we doing institution-wise? So yeah, so our 2 Italian provinces have it. The 3 in my capital region have it, and it's going to start spreading around. So, again, I'm in no huge rush to make this happen. We could pick a region to have it spread faster. Maybe picking just like one of them that's interior might be helpful. Maybe this one. Northern Greece. Let's do... advancement effort. Just because it'll help spread across the Aegean. Nice. You barely got anything. Tunis has been too greedy. It's trying to pillage everything around us. You can see they just keep trying to raid us. They're not taking a huge amount. But we certainly will be smacking them down sometime soon. Got no time for this. We're going to have a really snaky empire. But it is what it is. I do wish we'd stop losing money hand over fist, but it's because of our army. It still needs a lot of reinforcements. Development veneering, we have some cores. Are we finally under 100%? Yes. So, we shouldn't have all the crazy overextension events ruining our day now. And I think what we'll do is we'll put a cut in the video here. We're going to have to sit on our hands just a little bit next episode, but hopefully not for too long. And then maybe we'll go beat up Toonies. Please join me for the next episode. I'm sure it's going to be a blast. Have a wonderful rest of your day. Bye now.